Hello, my name is James Lefevre. Today I'm going to show you how to set up your audio and microphone in Adobe Connect. This is something that you could probably do before every meeting, and I'm sure not only would it make it easier for your Adobe Connect experience, but those involved in the meeting with you will probably appreciate it. The first thing we do is go to the Audio Setup Wizard. As you can see, it'll give you step-by-step to set up different aspects of your audio. This will test your speaker levels, and before I'm going to do this, I want to make sure that my speakers are at medium, about 50%. If they were too loud or too quiet, it would give me an inaccurate representation of how loud the sound is. Next, we choose our microphone if you have multiple microphones plugged into your computer, which I do. This is the correct one, so I'm going to leave it set. This is probably the most important part, the important step of the Audio Setup Wizard. It'll allow you to record your own voice and listen to it playing back. So what you hear is basically what everyone in the group is hearing. First, it'll ask you permission if it can use your camera and microphones. Always click Allow. Testing. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 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 1, 2, 3. That sounds pretty clear. Maybe it's a little bit loud, but I can adjust that in a moment if I want to. Finally, it lets you tune your silence level. This is important because if there's background noise, which it sounds like there might be a little bit because I have the air conditioning on, it'll allow it to set that at the 0 point, basically. The most important thing is that you don't talk when you're testing the silence, otherwise it'll give an inaccurate representation of what the room quiet level is. So that's it, we're done. And if we wanted to, after testing that, we can run through it again. We don't have to do every step because I think the sound is okay. I know my microphone is set. I just want to test the sound again after I tested the silence. Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. You're probably hearing a little bit of echo at home, but for me it sounds okay. Now, if our microphone sounded absolutely quiet or too loud, there is another way to adjust the sound, and that is adjusting your computer audio. As you can see, everyone should have the speakers levels right here. It looks like a little icon of a speaker in the bottom right. I have all sorts of things going on in the background. You probably don't have as many as this, but I'm going to right click and go to Recording Devices. Here's all the different microphones I have. Again, you probably don't have as many as I do, but the one that's being used, as I said it, was this microphone. There are other microphones I have plugged in, but I'm not using those. As you can see, the levels are going up and down on my webcam. I don't want to use my webcam, so I'm only going to select the microphone I want. And then I'm going to click Properties. There's lots of options. Don't get confused by all the different options and things you can change. All we want to go to is the levels. And here my microphone is set as 56%, which is apparently a little bit loud for me. So I'm going to bring it down to 43 or 40. That's good. And on. So okay. Now I'm going to test it one more time. Before it was okay, so it was acceptable, and it's good to know that, but I'm going to test it one more time just because I'm being very picky. Testing, 1, 2, 3. This is James. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. This is James. Testing, 1, 2, 3. For me, that sounds about perfect. So that's it. Now I'm confident that if I'm speaking in the meeting, everyone's going to hear something that's an even level tone, and that's all you have to do.